The flowers hit the floor before I even realized she had taken them. White lily. My mistake. Too soft. She didn't even look at them when they slipped from her fingers. I would never be seen with someone like you. Loud, clear, deliberate. The hallway went quiet in that way crowds do when they smell blood. Lockers slammed slower. Footsteps paused. Eyes turned. And then the laughter came. Not from everyone. Just enough. I stood there. Hands still shaped like they were holding something that didn't exist anymore. She walked past me like I was a stain she refused to step in. That was the moment. Not when she rejected me. When she performed it. It wasn't always like that. A month earlier, she used to sit next to me in the library. Same table. Same corner. We didn't talk much at first, just traded glances over books. We weren't really reading. Then she smiled one day. Small. Careful. Like it meant something. After that, it became routine. She'd complain about teachers. I'd help her with assignments. She'd laugh at things that weren't funny. I'd pretend I believed they were. We walked home together twice. Not by accident. She told me things about her friends. About how fake people were. About how she hated attention. I listened. That's what I'm good at. Listening makes people careless. I thought it meant something. It didn't. The first crack came 3 days before the hallway. I was behind the gym, cutting through to avoid the crowd. Voices carried differently, they're sharper, less filtered. I heard my name. That stopped me. She was there. With them. Her real circle. I swear he actually thinks I like him, she said, laughing. Not the soft one from the library. This one had edges. Then why do you hang out with him? Someone asked. Pause. I remember that pause. Because it's easy. He does everything. Homework, notes. I barely have to try. More laughter. And honestly, she added, voice dropping just enough. Watching him build up the courage to ask me out is going to be hilarious. That's when I understood. Not a misunderstanding. Not a mixed signal. A setup. I didn't confront her. I didn't change anything. The next day, I sat in the same chair. Same corner. Same routine. I smiled when she smiled. I helped when she asked. I even let my hands shake a little when I talked. Let her think I was exactly who she believed I was. Predictable. Harmless. Useful. Inside, something had already shifted. Pain is loud at first. Then it gets quiet. That's when it becomes useful. I started watching more closely. Not just her. Them. Patterns. Who she talked to when she thought no one noticed. What she complained about. What she feared. It didn't take long to find leverage. She wasn't careful with her phone. She left it on the table when she went to get coffee. No lock. Just trust. People like her think they're untouchable. I never touched the obvious things. Messages, too risky. Photos, too traceable. Notes, though. People confess things in notes they'd never say out loud. Drafts, lists, reminders. That's where I found it. Screenshots. Conversations she had saved. Not for memory or for insurance. Blackmail material. On her own friends. And one teacher. That changed everything. I didn't rush. Revenge isn't about speed. It's about timing. Over the next 2 weeks, I built a map. Names, dates, interactions. I copied nothing directly. I memorized patterns, reconstructed conversations, connected dots. Then I created something new. Anonymous accounts are easy. Disposable numbers even easier. I didn't expose everything at once. That would have been chaos. Chaos is inefficient. I started small. A message sent to one friend. A screenshot real enough to scare, altered just enough to implicate. Then another, and another. Trust started cracking from the inside. They turn on each other faster than I expected. Accusations, denials, group chats exploding at midnight. She tried to control it. I watched her try. That was the best part. The teacher came next. I sent a carefully crafted email from an untraceable account. Enough truth to demand attention. Enough ambiguity to force an investigation. By the time the school got involved, rumors were already out of control. Her name kept surfacing. Not as a victim. As the source. I waited for the right day. Same hallway. Same time. Crowded. She was standing with them. Or what was left of them. Faces tense. Conversations forced. I walked up. No flowers this time. Just a phone. I didn't say her name. I didn't need to. She saw me, and her expression shifted just slightly. Recognition. Then discomfort. Do you remember what you said to me here? I asked. Quiet. Controlled. She glanced around. People were already watching. I don't know what you're talking about, she said. Of course. I nodded. Then I played the audio. Not from that day. From behind the gym. Her voice. Clear. Sharp. Cruel. I swear he actually thinks I like him. The hallway went silent again. But this time, it wasn't curiosity. It was realization. Her friends' former friends looked at her differently. The teacher standing at the end of the corridor looked interested. I didn't raise my voice. I listened, I said. That's what I do. She opened her mouth, closed it. No laughter this time. I didn't stay for the fallout. I didn't need to. By the end of the week, everything unraveled. Investigations, suspensions, social exile. She lost the audience she performed for. That was the point. Now, when I think back to that hallway, I don't remember the laughter. I remember the silence after. The shift. The moment she realized she had misjudged me completely. People like her rely on appearances. They think power comes from being seen. They're wrong. Power comes from seeing. And I saw everything.